I mentioned that I want to emphasize a lot about it is the arbitrage system. This arbitrage system is being done manually. What do we mean manually? We have to click in. We have to select the coins that we want to buy. We have a selection of different coins from different exchanges, giving us different returns. And we have a selection of a time period, 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours for us to trade. All right. So for example, here, I've just joined about 4 days ago. Okay. And I find it is so impressive. It is making money for us every hour, every day of the month. Okay. So I deposited $5,000 into GIGAMAX. In just a span of 4 days, I've made $166. $166, that is in terms of return, is 3.32. 3.32%. That is almost 1% a day. 1% a day. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets interesting, because you have to do a bit of work. Just 7 clicks to get your money work for you. So what are these 7 clicks? All right. So on this platform here, okay, on this arbitrage page, you'll be able to see your total deposits, your balances, okay, how much you have earned in total, how much you have made it for today, all right, how long you have traded for today, okay, and then on the bottom, it will show you a list of coins, and also the coins, they will be divided into one, which is the traditional coins, and the other one is more focused on the NFT, the metaverse of Web 3.0. Okay, so, and we have 4 different servers. Okay, so I've just closed a trade just now. If I can just go back into my history, okay, this is part of my history. All right, so every day, what I do is I just click onto it and then let it run by itself every hour or 2 hours or 4 hours. Okay, but let me okay, right, more histories are coming up. So as you can see, every trade that I did earns me US dollars. It earns me money for every single trade that I do. This is just only 4 days, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a trade history of just 4 days only. All right. So I've been making $13 an hour. Sorry, for 4 hours. I've been making $6 for 2 hours. Or the last trade I did was for $3.80 just for 1 hour of trade. And I did nothing. What I did was just the 7 clicks. All right. So how are we going to make this happen? How are we going to make this cryptocurrency work for us? All right, very simple. So once you're in this arbitrage page, first of all, you just need to go into the gap indicator here. Okay, so once you click onto this gap indicator, it will practically show you all the coins that is listed on these exchanges where it is viable for you to do a trade. So select one which is in the green with the highest percentage. Okay, so it will be showing you the exchanges. All right, like for example, this one, it has Bitfinex versus Gate.io. And then we have Bitfinex versus Huobi, or Gate.io versus Huobi, Huobi versus KuCoin. So a host of other exchanges are here. So what we need to do is to search for the one with the highest rate of return. Okay, like for example, okay, Bitfinex versus Huobi. So on Zilliqa coin, is the difference gap is 0.539. So what we did to do next, close this page, and then, sorry, it was on Bitfinex versus Huobi. Okay, so we close this. We go to the next step is combination exchanger, Bitfinex versus Huobi. We'll select that. And then the third one is margin level. Margin level basically means how many percent you want to put in. I would advise everyone, put in the full margin. Okay, let your money work for you. Let them sweat, not you sweat. Okay, so click on the full margin, and what happens next? You transfer to the changer. Whatever balances that you have inside this arbitrage trade balance, it will be split into 2 different exchanger. Okay, so if we selected Bitfinex and Huobi, 50% will go into Bitfinex, 50% will go into Huobi. Okay, so once that is done, you can see right now over here, the amount is being split into 2. And the next one will be, we will select the coin. Okay, just now we were looking at Zilliqa. So I will select Zilliqa here. And the next one, the next step that we need to do is to select which server has the lowest amount of trading volume. You can see from server 1 is almost 9.5 million being traded there. Server 2 has about 7.6 million. Server 3 about 7.528. So server 4 is currently the lowest traded amount of server, right? So the next one is after you have selected the server, you just start arbitrage. So once you've clicked start arbitrage, it will start doing trading for you. Okay, it will start buying from one exchange and then selling on the other. And during, oh sorry, I forgot to mention about this trade duration. You can trade for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours. It depends on how much time you want to put in. Okay, like for example, right now I'm doing a Zoom, so I'm doing a trade for 1 hour. But if you want to go to sleep, then you can click on for 4 hours. So when you wake up, you'll find money in your account again. All right. So after you have clicked trade, it's showing trading in progress right now. Trading in progress, it will show you the gap, okay, the amount of time left, okay, and also whatever balances, it will also be shown how much profit they have actually made here. Okay, so we can see that the start trade time is at 18th of March. Okay, like King Nazrin mentioned, it's a Saturday here over in Malaysia, but most of you are still in the Friday time zone, so it will be showing your local time zone. So we still have the time, the number of seconds countdown. Okay, so we let this run. After an hour, we come back and see how much it has made for us. Okay, so this is where you can make basically just 25 to 30% in a month. 25 to 30% return in a month, depending on how much you want to make. All right, let's say I put in $5,000, okay, and I let it run continuously for 1 month. How much can I make from it? So just a rough calculation, okay. Let's say in dollars, I put in $5,000, and on average, I make 1% a day. Okay, I make 1% a day. So in 30 days, how much can I make? So 30 days itself, I'll be making 1,739. But what if I compound it? What do I mean by compounding? That means that whatever I make, I don't withdraw it, and I let it grow together with my investment inside it. Okay, if I were to let it compound for 3 months, if I let it compound for 3 months, how much is it going to make me? From $5,000, I'm going to get a return of 7,489, making my investment portfolio of 5,000 growing to 12,500. Okay, so 12,500, that is practically what we are talking about. Okay, compounding itself. The power of compounding is beyond our imagination. What if we can do it for 6 months? 6 months, how much are we going to make? Ladies and gentlemen, you will not believe it. You are making 26,000 in that 6 months itself with the power of compounding, which is why I want to tell every one of you here, all right? Arbitrage is the way to go to. Of course, there are other trades available in the application itself, okay? I've mentioned a pool just now, and then now I've already explained what is the arbitrage trading, buying from one place and selling on the other. And look, ladies and gentlemen, in just a span of 4 minutes, it has generated a profit for me. Yes, 31 cents, not much, but I still have 56 minutes more to run. Okay, and there are 24 hours in a day. How many times you want to trade in a day? That depends on how much you want to earn. All right. The next one that I want to bring everyone's attention is what we call a copy trade. So what is a copy trade? It's actually another term for futures trading. Futures trading, there will be traders doing their trade